Hello there. This is an old K guitar that I have spent a couple of years basically trying to fix. Uh, the owner of it brought it to me and said, "Look, this has been sitting out in the on the covered porch for 12 years in the snow and the rain and exposed to temperatures and all of that. Can you fix it?" The neck was off of it, all kinds of stuff. So uh, I finally got the guitar stable where I know that I can put strings on it, and I'm pretty confident that it will hold up. And now I've got to put the electronics back in this guitar before I give it back to him and assemble the rest of it. And you have a volume, a tone, and an output jack. The volume on this goes here for some reason. That's the way it was wired. And what I've got is put that there. I've got dental floss run through all the wires, all the holes, output jack, everything, and I've got it run around the knobs and the switches and all of that. And I'm going to push this down in here where it goes. The first thing I'm going to do is pull that output jack. And you got to be careful because it can break. This can break. This is not super strong stuff. And so, but now I have tested everything and I know that it works. I just got to jam this stuff down in here so that it'll and it's a bear. This stuff doesn't like going. But I just gotta pull it on up here. Electronics don't like this kind of thing, so let's pull that one up. And you can use whatever string you have to hand. I used this because this is what I had laying around. Now, I'm going to leave much of this string on here. That's just the way that it is. I'm not gonna fuss and fight and carry on trying to get rid of every little bit of that string. It won't make a dime's worth of difference. Just gonna get me a knife in there. That one's in. And you see that I need will that do it? Don't think so. I need standby. Alright. Now am I back in the picture? Almost. There. What I need something let's see. Let's do this. Yeah, see, if you look, I don't know if you can see, you can't, but these strings are wrapped around one another so that, see if I can find that other screw, so that when I pull on this one, what I'm getting, I may have just fixed it, is I'm getting a pull on the, no, you see, that's the jack, the output jack wire, and it's trying to be wrapped around that. So what I'm going to do is see if I can fix that. Yeah. Well, you can see that it still pulls on it, but and these things are really they really like to play with you. I need to see what's going on here. I need a longer pinky. It's what I actually need. But anyway, we will persevere until we reach a point where we're successful. That's the way this works. I can see it, but it's like a million miles away. And that's alright, because we will get there, my friends. There it is. I need actually a pair of needle nose pliers to kind of pull on that. Let me see. I got this piece of wire right here. And that's just the deal. You got to keep playing around with this stuff, playing around and figuring maneuvering and all kinds of things until you reach a point. I just can't. There we go. Until you reach a point where you actually get it done. And it just takes a bit of time and a bit of patience, but these are not. Then, okay, that's the input jack. I see. See, there's the deal. It's the input jack and so that's, or the output jack rather. That's not an input. That's an output that goes to the if I could speak, I'd be doing good. Goes to the amp. So we're going to take and start over. That's basically what we're going to do. I know that output jack I need to wrangle it around here till I see what's going on. And if that means that I have to pull everything out again, then oh well, that's what that means. If I can get it out, I'm trying to be a little fair. And it's just being a bear, but that's alright. A bear, a butt, whatever you want to call it. Ah. Now. Little patience, or in this case, a lot of patience, pays off. And I believe that I can stick this part in there without having to worry about any wire, string, whatever want the collar. So I want to get this in. My battery, or my if I could speak, I'd be dangerous. My camera said I reached the end of the size video clip that I can actually record, or whatever the heck it's talking about. And so yeah, I had to start again. My apologies. And this is being a butt, but it's not like I didn't realize that it was going to be. Before I started. And you just gotta persevere with this stuff until it happens for you, fellas. That's pretty much all you can do. And if I have to stop, and like I'm doing now, and there's a let's see what this will do. Will that fit over it? Yeah. Look at that. There's a look at there. Man, I don't know what happened, but that's a string for this one, which is volume. They got twisted around, and that's alright, because that puts, I believe that's what's happened. I might be wrong, but I believe that's what happened. I need my knife. There we go. Need to put a bit better edge on that. That ain't good. But anyway, there's a washer somewhere. See, when you get doing all this little crap like what I'm doing now, the little stuff like the little washers and all that jazz, they like to play games with you and hide from you and do all sorts of things to make your time at the bench a pain in the rear end. But luckily for me, I don't allow that to be a problem. So what I'll do is I'll tighten these all down, put the knobs on it, that kind of deal. There's a couple of things. This hole right here was meant to ground the strings to the bridge, actually to the tailpiece, because the bridge, I had to build one. I had to make one. Okay. It's meant for a wire to come through here from the toe knob and be soldered onto this spot somewhere to ground the bridge and the strings. The problem with it is there's nothing to hide that wire. It'll look like poo. And if you look at this tailpiece, There was never anything soldered to this tailpiece at all, so that wire never existed originally as this guitar was wired. Don't make any sense to me. If I was building it, I'd put a bridge wire in there, a ground wire there, but since I'm not building it, I'm just fixing it, I'm going to put it back the way it was. And this cord here, this wire here, the pick guard will fit on there just like that, and you won't have to worry about seeing that wire. But I'm not grounding it. I don't think it ever was. And to be quite truthful with you, let me turn this camera up because I'm done. I will show a video of this once I get it completed with the bridge and the tailpiece on it and play it through an amp and all of that. But for right now, we're done. That's how you run those wires. But the thing of it is, the person that's going to get this guitar, they're never going to play it. It was a guitar their granddaddy had, and they found it at one of their relatives' houses being abused really badly, and they just wanted it fixed. And I did it for them, and there it'll go in a closet or it'll go on a stand somewhere, but nobody's ever going to play it. So I'm not worried too much about, or if they do, they won't plug it in. So I'm not worried too much about a bridge ground. But all the electronics work in it, and it will play through an amp, and it remains to be seen what it sounds like and what kind of hum we've got and that kind of deal. And you'll see that in the video coming up on playing it once I get it finished. Alright, thank you for being a part of this and for watching. I hope this helps somebody out there that is trying to run the wires on an Archtop. Alright, God bless. Later.